Hi again then guys, and welcome to another straight line performance build for Horizon 3, and this particular car is a very popular one on any game that it's featured on, and of course in real life as well, the C6 generation Corvette ZR1. Already not exactly a slow car, but after tuning it, it's a monster. In particular, interestingly, with regard to acceleration, rather than pure top speed. It has fantastic top speed, but the acceleration is kind of more impressive compared to many of the other supercars, I would say. Now, as far as the tune setup itself, I would of course recommend the V10 conversion. Now, you don't have the option of the 1500 horsepower V12, which is kind of a shame, because you do have that option on the other Corvettes, so it's strange that you can't with this one. That being said, you've still got the irony of having a Viper engine in a Corvette, so unless you're opposed to that, and some purists might be, I would recommend it. I would also recommend all-wheel drive. Again, certainly not for purists, but if you want the best speed, I would recommend it. As far as the twin-turbo, I would, of course, recommend having that in particular, and for the rest, it's mostly just visuals which are down to personal preference. Wings, wheels, that kind of thing. The rest is obvious, you know the drill, full power, lowest weight possible, etc, etc. Now for the tune side of things, to unleash the full potential of all that power, as you can see, as I said, the acceleration is fantastic. 1.7, or close enough, to 60, 3.8 to 100, 263 miles per hour flat out. So as I said, the acceleration is fantastic in comparison to other supercars. Top speed, not so much. It's fantastic still, certainly more than enough for most situations, but not quite as ballistic as you might expect. It's actually not as quick, for instance, as the C5 Corvette, which I did a tune for a little while back. That car is a monster, mainly due to its power advantage. Now for the gearbox on this model, I would recommend a final drive of 2.5, then individual gears of 2.9, 2, 1.5, 1.17, 0.95 and 0.78, so fairly simple. For the alignment, I would recommend, well, not necessarily recommend, but I opt for neutral camber, neutral toe, which you can change if that's you do you. And as far as caster, I've got 3 degrees, because you don't want the car to be too tail happy, but at the same time you don't want it to be overly stiff through corners. As far as the anti-roll, we've got those on 30 and 20, springs on 198 and 183, with the lowest ride height front and rear, dampers on 15, 14 and 6. Aero doesn't apply for this particular model, and finally for the diff, 100% on acceleration, 0 on deceleration, and 80% balance in favour of the rear. That gives you nice launch off the line, great handling, and of course great top-end grip as well. Now incidentally, if you want to just get this tune straight on your car, you can, as with all of my tunes, or basically all but one here and there that won't upload due to a glitch, you can find it on my storefront by using the keywords in the description down below. But either way, if you do it yourself or if you get it from the storefront, I hope that you find it fun and win plenty of races with it. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.